It's a lovely evening, and we are expecting to have a cracker of a match here. Captain wins the toss and is elected to bat first. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be four. Oh, well bowled, a ripper. Well placed into the gap, possible two. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. That's hit hard. That's hit for six. That's a great shot. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. Missing his line there, wide signaled. 4 runs, plays into the gap fabulously. Miss time should be taken, and is taken. Good shot for a single. And the batting power play comes to an end. Oh, that's picked up and straight into the crowd for a 6. That's gone high. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. Poor running between the wickets, really poor. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line of the ball. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. No, that's lovely timing, the ball racing to the boundary. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. Spinner brought into the attack. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. Well, you can sense something is going to happen here. The bowler not allowing the batsman to free his arms. Now that struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. Edge, but lands in a no man's land. He deserved a wicket there. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Couldn't time that well as you'd have liked. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Good shot for a single. Four runs, plays into the gap fabulously. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Superb delivery, can't do much with that. Batsman losing his concentration there. That's fiery from the bowler. Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. In the air. Good shot for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. No ball called. Batsman all set to cash in on this free hit. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. Good stop. Saved a certain boundary. Very well played. Just working on the field where the gaps are. Last ball coming up. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Beauty from the bowler, zips past the edge. That was a moral victory for the bowler. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. That's high in the air. Oh, what a catch. He managed to hang on to that. Just that one to perfection. Four runs, plays into the gap fabulously. Taken by the fielder, good catch. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Good shot for a single. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Beautiful placement. He knows exactly where the fielders are. Good bowling. It beats him all ends up. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Turned away for a single. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Pace bowler into the attack from the other end. But that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. He's very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Mid-on in place. Batsman losing his concentration there. Up in the air. Gone, bowled the right length and found the edge. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. In the air. Good shot for a single. Fantastic bit of fielding this. That was outstanding fielding. Cracking delivery, almost unplayable. Batsman losing his concentration there. Well bowled, past the edge of the bat. Spinner brought back from the other end. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Oh, has he got him? Then given. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. Good shot for a single. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Excellent running between the wickets. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. Pace bowler now into the attack. Superb delivery, can't do much with that. Batsman losing his concentration there. What a peach of a delivery. That could have troubled most batsmen in the world. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. That's a beauty. The batsman had to play at that one. Batsman losing his concentration there. Good shot for a single. Wow, that was a really wide throw. Turned away for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Last ball coming up. There's an overthrow. Oh no! 4 bonus runs for the overthrows as well for the batsman. Good stop. Saved a certain boundary.